Oh, nice.
All right, and we're live. Hello, and welcome back to Assorted Geekdom. Wait a second. This isn't Assorted Geekdom.
You're not that into your medicine, man.
Oh, man. What am I looking for? I'm looking for all kinds of crazy stuff.
Looking for wub in all the long places.
I guess. Bloop. There we go. When I had to re-sign in, it messed up what I had docked in OBS, so I had to redock like the Twitch stats and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Which seemed kind of weird, but is what it is. We have 2 subscribers. And one of those subscribers is me.
Yeah, if I had Amazon Prime, it would be fed into one of these. I'd actually probably do around the block. You know, it'd be my Wednesday night show, this show, that one month, this show 1 month, the other show 1 month. But I don't have Amazon Prime.
So. We got Amazon Prime last year.
It's a smart thing to do.
Because we do most of our like Christmas shop. We do a lot of shopping on Amazon. So we mostly did it for the free shipping and the 2-day shipping, but we haven't really used the music much. Hello, Squishy Twitchy. But we have used the streaming service a fair bit.
Yeah, I came in under all kind of other streaming services like Netflix and Hulu, and even to this day, there's really very, very little. I'll rephrase: there's not quite enough offered on Amazon that's different than those others. So there's not enough. There's not a point for me to add Amazon Prime because I don't order enough either.
Hello, Skims. It makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of competition in the streaming market right now. Yeah. So, we've got Hulu through Sprint, which we don't use all that much, to be honest. But we've got that. Then we've got Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon Prime. So, I mean, we've got the bigger ones, I guess. It's good lemonade. What? Skim says that he found a shop that sells Mountain Dew. It's good lemonade.
I get that. I totally get that, Skims. Absolutely. It's the best lemonade. If you don't like lemonade. No, I mean, so it's got that citrus base.
Well,
so
it actually has orange juice concentrate in it. Which
is... You realize they're in the same family.
Well, I know. They're both citrus. But what's weird is if it has orange juice concentrate, why is there no vitamin C in it?
Because reasons.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we put orange juice concentrate in here, but we took all the good stuff out of it.
That sounds about right.
We distilled it so that it's only the bad stuff, but it tastes so good.
I like the Mountain Dew Zero a lot, and the ice apparently didn't go over well. I like the Mountain Dew Ice. It was less calories and different kind of is more like Sprite. It's not quite as sugary tasting. But yeah, ice apparently did not do well, at least in my area.
Hello, Athena-san. My favorite that is actually being sold right now is Voltage. Charles's mic sounds low. All right.
Okay, I'm talking to you now.
Hold on.
I'm not adjusting anything. I'm letting you do it.
All right. Talk now, Charles.
I am talking low.
No, you talk normal.
You talk normal. You ain't the boss of me. Normal. Hey, there's the talking.
All right. Does he sound better now? I turned him up on my end.
Oh no, she comes back saying, "No, I wasn't complaining. I'm just saying thank you." That's what she said. Yeah.
What?
No, I was good.
Yeah.
Off the deep end.
I'm
kind of tired today, man.
Jacket K, was it you that I jumped in on the Rayquaza? I jumped on the Rayquaza raid with somebody this last week.
When I have downtime, I keep forgetting to refill my remote passes. So somebody like Jacket K will pop me, and like it takes me a second to realize I don't have a pass because it's like, well, you have to move closer. I'm like, no, dummy, it's I need to pass.
Speaking of, I just bought some more passes.
Yeah. Man, I got stories to tell, but yeah, I missed I think 2 with Jacket K yesterday because of timing. It's like, oh, now I gotta get more passes. By the time I got back in, they already started, or whatever happened. I got a Meowth balloon. Do I want to do that right now? We'll see. But yeah, I got to do some cool stuff.
Very good, very good.
Get my items. Items are almost full. Man, when you open up gifts from people, it overwhelms you with stuff.
Yeah, they actually buffed the gifts. It's not actually in our notes, and we probably won't even talk about it. But they had nerfed the gifts earlier this week, and then they buffed them back up. So people were getting a lot less from their gifts earlier this week.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't. I did not notice that. I don't open them enough that sometimes I was like, okay, I keep a fairly good gap on items, and I use now that I'm rating, I actually use items quite often. I feel like, and with the events going on, I catch directly quite often. I feel like, and then I'll go try to buy some raid passes, and because I've been opening gifts, like, oh wait, there's a remote raid. I hit it. It's like, no, you can't buy any raid passes. You got to go to upgrade your bag. Like, oh, come on.
The raid passes shouldn't take up room in our bag. Personal opinion.
I agree.
We should have a specialty bag or a special infinite pocket in our bag that all that's in it is lucky eggs, incense, and raid passes and star pieces. And incubators.
Okay, now you're getting greedy, Joe. Jeez,
and incubators.
Man. I mean, just
the single use stuff. Like, and I didn't go full, like I didn't say like rare candies or TMs.
Because you knew you felt the greed coming on. You felt it. I know. Okay.
It's okay. They're never gonna do it. But you need a scyther. Did you say you need a scyther?
Yeah, because I've got to evolve one scyther to get past Lumen in the Shadows or something.
Specifically a scyther?
Yeah, I'll look it up just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what I remember it saying. And what's irritating is I fight a scyther with Jesse and James, but that's not who I get to try to catch.
Yeah. It would be nice. Like, I get that Ekans and Coughing are Jesse and James's originals setup, but I wish they would start adding some of their other Pokemon that they had throughout the series. Like, I would love to see Jesse's Growlithe end up in the circulation. I know that his Growlithe was only in one episode, but still, I would love that.
I get that. I totally get that. I would actually say something.
Or their Wobbuffet, or
anyway. Sure. I'd like for all of these trainer battles, RNG, right? Even put it on the shiny scale. More than likely, you're gonna pull for this case, Ekans, right? But there's a chance that you might pull one of the other Pokemon that they fight with, right? So you give them the chance.
I don't think they give you a chance to grab one of the other Pokemon. I think for them, it's always their first.
Joe, wake up, man! I know that.
I see.
Making Pokemon
all of this great content, and we're not even.
I know that's why people need to show up early, man.
Or check out the YouTube VOD. Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
Sure.
Jackie K has a new experience of the week.
Nice. Coach Kev is here.
Hola. Tú tienes las papas en su pantalones
James,
porque tú eres loco.
I dig James. I like his purple hair.
Now the question is, how many people actually speak Spanish and know that very rudimentary insult I just sent out?
It's gonna be a show tonight, people.
Yeah. Rocket, he says he knows what I said. No, that's from high school Spanish. Oh,
That's from some YouTube video he Googled.
I said, you have potatoes in your pants because you're crazy.
Man, I would have been king at your high school. If that's the best insult you got.
That was the first. That was Spanish 101 or whatever the first Spanish class was. I actually took a couple of years of Spanish, but
I took 4 years of Spanish to get 2 years of it done.
And the reason that phrase came about is because I didn't know how to say tater tots in Spanish, and Napoleon Dynamite had just come out. So, you remember how he has tots in his cargo pants? Yeah. All right.
All right, let's see what time it is. 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and get started. I got my battle done. So.
All right.
Let's see you get warmed up. Okay, that's good. Let me catch this coughing and then we'll be good to go.
You start the music, you're like, wait a second. I need to catch this coughing.
I was just checking the volume. That's all. I actually don't really give a crap about the coughing, but I'm not going to run away from it. I'm just going to either let my catch it or let my Pokeballs run out. All right.
You know, Napoleon Dynamite is one of those movies that it's more fun to quote than it is to watch.
I get that. All right. Hit record over here. Okay, there we go. I know I'm picking you up. So here we go. And welcome to Pokemon GO Podcast. We're going to talk about all the cool stuff that's happened in the week and the adventures we've had. But first, the Charles at Fall. This is Joe Ard, and Joe's a little off right now. Pokemon Go, but then he got high. So
is that how it works?
Yeah. I was going to Pokemon Go, but then Joe got high. Oh
man.
Tell us what's on, Joe.
I am on muscle relaxers because I tweaked my back earlier this week. Fun times.
So this is as close as we're going to get to see Joe messed up. So this is going to be entertaining times. Now, if you just get the podcast, you are missing out because we're ready early. We did like 10 minutes of live content here, just hanging out with people, talking about random stuff, talking about potatoes in the pants and making the game better and different stuff like that. So it was really interesting.
Which, if you want to know what we were talking about, the VOD will get the video will get put up on our YouTube channel. So the Giant Size Team Up Network YouTube channel.
Yeah, GSU Media. I think you can search that and you'll find it.
Yep, and Pokemon GO Podcast has their own playlist. So
yes, indeed. And it's probably the only playlist that gets kept up to date right now. There's transitions and things going on. I love this. Okay. Good. It's not even I'm opening up Discord, right, to get everybody else's experience of the week. And the first thing I see is Popeye put up this milk carton of Deino or whatever it is missing. Have you seen me?
Yeah.
That's we'll talk about that, I'm sure.
Niantic screwed up.
And I did not experience that, which is interesting. So let's get into our experiences. Joe, did you finish your ultimate unlock challenge? Ultra bonus unlock, part 1.
No, I don't think so.
Holy cow, people. I don't even know what to do anymore. I play more than Joe does. What is this? What is going on?
There's still time. Don't worry about it. I'll do it.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is. Don't you worry about it. I got this.
Wait. No, because the next one kicks in tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Very soon.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Soon and very soon. You're going to see them Meowth.
No. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I did. I got my Dragon Week done, and let me go to my photos. Man, I am rating. Dude, I put my second $10 into this game yesterday. We only make so much money in a week. I might have to start turning down. I mean, the month for this show. I might have to start turning down some remote raids. But I'm only using these Pokecoins for remote raids right now. And let me get this up. I know you got the raid with Jackie K. I got the raid with Barry Falk and Coverville all at the same time. And
I tried to get it on that, and you guys didn't invite me. I hopped on and nothing. Did
you even get in the text say, "Hey man, I'm ready"?
Well, maybe not, but
yeah, I barely did. I don't know. Now here's something I really love. I've been raiding a lot with Nolte, and it does when you catch something in a remote raid, it links it to that country. So I have a Rayquaza that was caught at North Parramatta in SW Australia, North Southwest Australia. I don't know what it is. New South Wales, I think it is, but I don't know. Anyway, but it's really cool, right? It's really cool that we're doing all this stuff in the world. But yes, I got 2 Deinos. Is that how you say it?
Deino?
Is it Deino?
Yeah, because he's a dinosaur.
I know what it's supposed to reference, but it's spelled weird, so you never know. And I don't recall having one before. I got a Miss Magius this week.
No, you didn't have one because you were mad when I got one in the wild.
Okay, so yeah. And then I've got more. I got more to talk about, but it's part of our headlines. I raided with Barry Falk, right? And as soon as I was done raiding after I caught Rayquaza, which, by the way, I'm still 100% catch rate on these raids, 0% shiny. But as soon as I got out of the raid, a nice little, hey, here's a sponsored gift. And I got some Baskin Robbins ice cream in the game.
See, I'm a little jealous that yours actually say where they were caught from, because I just checked my remote raids, the ones that I had caught this week. Both of them are blank. They don't say where they were caught.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't checked them all, but I definitely have one highlighted where I actually put it in our Discord, said this is the coolest thing, and I circled that it was caught. Now, granted, I checked it as soon as I caught it. So
maybe that's...
Maybe it wouldn't do it. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, I just scrolled down and it's blank on the remote raids that I did this week. So
well, you know what? It's because you're becoming a casual, and Niantic does not like that. There can be only one. You've been watching the documentary. Joe.
You're gonna chop off my head,
and we'll chop off your Squirtle. It's Pokemon. We can't do heads. You gotta cut something else off, man. We'll chop off your Pokeball. Nope, that's not bad. Move on, Joe.
He knew that was wrong the moment it came out of his mouth.
What's your experiences this week, Joe?
Oh man!
Oh my god!
So I hatched a Galarian Meowth, aka a Langolier. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well,
if you haven't seen Langoliers, it's super cheesy. But if you're in the mood to watch cheesy, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Based on a Stephen King novel, right? Anyway, good stuff. And then I did do some remote raids, like I said. Didn't get a shiny Rayquaza, but then again, looking at someone else's experience, which we'll get to in a little bit, I'm like, yeah, I don't deserve a shiny Rayquaza. Because I didn't do nearly as many Rayquaza raids as they did.
I feel like I've done a lot.
But yeah, and then I had we talked about it last week, but I had completely forgotten that Scraggy was in the box, and I was like, oh yeah,
yes!
I love it.
Yes!
So of course immediately had to pin app Scraggy. So very happy there. So
I'm not getting any GPS signal on my phone right now for some reason. So I'm not.
It's like you're in a basement, you get nothing.
It hasn't done it for weeks, man. It's been fine. Yeah. What else? What else you got going on? What happened?
So yeah, that it's been fun catching a whole bunch of dragons and good times, good times.
Yeah.
Although
Yep.
I didn't get any dinos, so we'll talk about that a little bit.
See, that's interesting because I got, like I said, I got two from doing the stuff you're supposed to do for the
Yeah, no,
event.
no, yeah, you do get two from there. I have not gotten that far. I've been a little
Joe. Joe.
I've been a little crazy busy at work and hurting my back and
Mm,
having a fever and yeah,
yeah.
it's been a week. It has been a week.
I've done a lot of Rayquaza raids for sure. And that actually helped get me through the dragon stuff, right? Nolte helped me because you had to catch so many dragon types and this and other. But I've gotten all my stuff done where I got all the excellent catches I had to get. I got the battle, so many Team Rocket doofuses. I've done that. Yeah, I caught all the
Team
different
Rocket
styles.
doofuses.
But did you know there's a very rare Team Valor Squirtle out there? I caught not one, but two of them.
I did hear something about that. In fact, I think I got pictures of it.
Yeah, you might pull up the pictures. I'm gonna pull it up here. That is my Team Valor.
I'm trying to think of what
Squirtle.
what you texted. We'll just show it there because
Yeah.
it's still in the text. And
I even got the Team Valor Squirtle with the sunglasses. The too cool for school Squirtle. So yeah, we have 3D printer up and running. And here's a little sad story. Well, Joe got all the pictures, like the setup and everything else that came in Sunday. And I've been setting up, and I found a Groudon, and it looks so good. No, let me finish the story.
Okay.
So I found a Groudon, and it looks so good in the model and the build. And of course, when they advertise the I call them recipes, the formulas, G codes, whatever, STL files. When they advertise those, they're all painted and done. Like, oh man, this is gonna look so good. And I even scaled it up because if you did it by download, hey, there you go on the stream, you got good clean pictures of them there of the Squirtles. And so I printed off, I scaled it up, and I was going to do a Togepi at the same time. And so I was like, it's a nice big plate. Well, I come in the next morning and it looks like a Pokemon murder scene, right? Except they don't bleed, they just have red filament everywhere. And Togepi was off the platform, like knocked over on the table, and Groudon was half finished, and filament was everywhere. There you go. Joe's got the murder scene. It looks like Groudon ate him. So I'm like, okay, I'm new to this. I'm learning. I trashed that one, trashed the half Togepi that's on the table next to it. And it's in the shadows there, but you see it. And I started over. But here's the thing. Apparently, we're not going to be able to print Groudon right now because I printed a regular one, like I didn't scale it up, and it's tiny. There's no detail. It looks crappy. It's like an inch tall. So I did a 2-inch one. And when it got to the hands, which is what I imagine happened in those horror pictures you're showing on the stream. When I got to the hands, some way, somehow they don't connect. Something's wrong with the code or something. And then when they don't connect, it keeps trying to print, it throws everything off. So I scrapped Groudon number 2 and then tried the Squirtles. And I'm very happy with how they turned out. So I've got some blue filament that I'm going to put in. And that's going to be our Patreon send out is the Squirtles. And we have, I'll talk to Joe if we want to offer up different choices of Squirtle because the communication back and forth just delays things sometimes, but these are really easy to do. So yes, Joe and I will now. Well, Joe says he's going to do artwork for the $5 and up swag once a month, and I will be printing. It'll probably be every 3 to 6 months. And I don't have a timetable, but it's fairly easy to do. And I have it in my office now. I mean, it's literally right over there off camera. You can't see it, but I can easily do these prints and change them out, and they don't take that long. And yeah, they feel great. They look great. I'm going to get the blue one so that it's easier for you to paint if you want to do that. So that obviously you don't have to paint the whole thing. You just paint the shells and whatever. And then just for myself, I broke his leg. So I'm going to have to either reprint him or glue his legs on.
What are you, the Mafia now?
What? No, I just did. I pulled it off the plate wrong, but I got Deadpool Pikachu where all I have to do is put in the black highlights and you got that mashup, which, I love. So, and you know what? If you're Froggy, I'm going to do it while Joe reads off the Discord experience of the week. I made an Amazon wish list with a bunch of different filaments and stuff. We're going to make it a Pokemon GO podcast wish list. So if you're like, hey, you know what? I'm feeling good. I love you guys. I just want to help out with a little something. You're not pledge every month, and I'm not a Twitch, guys. I'm not going to come do that. That's fine. If you ever want to go, we'll have the links in the show notes. You want to go to our Amazon wish list, you can just buy some filament. And especially if you leave a note with it, I will make sure you get one of the models as a thank you for doing that kind of thing. So, Joe, other than the so many raids I've done, awesome. So, I mean, it's so much fun. It is. Barry, Jacket K, Rock Eddie. I'm pretty sure I did 1 or 2 raids with Rock Eddie this week. Nolte's my go-to. If I just put out, hey, I need to raid, Nolte's always there, it seems like. But I did all that. What else has we got going on in our community as far as experiences of the week?
We've got Popeye saying that Coverville, a.k.a. Brian Ibbett, raided with him. Nice. I forgot. What's the name he said we could call him? Was it Robert?
I think
okay.
Robert is what I call him.
Robert got himself a shiny Rayquaza, which is pretty awesome. Coach Kev got a perfect and a shiny. Not a perfect shiny, but a perfect and a shiny.
And a shiny, gotcha.
Thompson 309, which I believe is a brand new patron this week, right?
I'd
have to double check, but I'm pretty sure. So they got themselves a shiny.
A hacker. He's a, no, I don't know.
He got himself a shiny Rayquaza this last week as well, and it apparently was the first raid of the event. So he's on cloud 9 right off the bat. Terry got a shiny Rayquaza and a shiny Gibble. U.S. Nate Scout got a Charles Catch, a shiny Trapinch. And for those that don't remember what the Charles Catch number 2 is a shiny C-Dot, but a Charles Catch is when you get a catch from your gotcha. Yep. Mm-hmm. Iron Will showing off a shiny Gibble and 100% Dratini and a 98% Horsey.
All right.
Nolte took 85 raids, but finally got a shiny Rayquaza. So he went.
How many raids?
85 raids.
I think I did 10 of those with him.
And then
that's a lot of raids, Nolt.
Barry showing off the raid party that I wasn't invited to, that I tried to hop in on.
You were high and crashed out at the time. You just dreamt it.
But he ended up getting a shiny Rayquaza off of that. Coach Kev showing off a bunch of shinies. Ended up with 8 shinies and a couple of perfect IVs, a Dratini and a Rayquaza. Nolte, so this is a summary. So it was 85 until he got his first shiny. He ended up doing a total of 116 Rayquaza raids. Caught 102 of them, and 2 of those were shiny. So yeah, and then that's not including the other raids that he did. He did 8 Gibble raids, a Seadra raid, 4 Salamence raids, a Dragonite raid, a Piloswine raid. So he did a lot of raids. 131 raids from Nolte. Pretty awesome.
Man, that's
some good stuff.
Dude.
And just as we were starting the show, Jacket K was doing a Rayquaza raid, and it was shiny.
So good.
Yeah. So pretty awesome.
I like it, man. I thought seeing I don't know how many Rayquazas I've gotten now because of all the different raids, and that Rayquaza being Dragon Week, Rayquaza was a big raid out a lot for everybody. I got really tired of seeing Rayquaza, but as much as I can help it, I'm not going to turn down a raid. I can 100 and some odd, dude. You really wanted that shiny. Yeah. I'm just gonna get Barry to bring me back one from Japan or something. That's I can't do 100 raids. That's crazy. All right. So we're gonna hit the break real quick. We got lots of great news coming up, and a link to that wish list coming up right up next. I think it's messed up my marker.
Dun dun dun.
We are good. Let me flip this over. Oh, you know what I need to do? Let me do this here. I'm a mod. Boom, there it is. All right, got that one going, and now I can cycle that. and we'll be ready for some music in just a momento.
Un momento, por favor.
All right. So I've got the list made, and we'll get the link for it, but I've got to add stuff to it now.
The list?
The wish list.
Got it.
Made. And we'll put it in the show notes, and we'll make a command for it. All right.
To get some filament.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with buying it myself. I'm not asking anybody to buy it, but you know what? There's people who like to help, and this kind of thing is out there. So, all right, here comes the marker. We did that one
again.
Last week. We did that one last
As
week.
much as I like Lindsey Sterling. See, now I can't even hear it. Oh. Okay. I can barely hear it. Which means the people on the stream can barely hear it.
Oh, why can you only barely hear it?
It keeps going in and out, to be honest. There we go. Oh, and then you started talking. Oh my.
You know what? You can always find something you love in some way you love it. That's all I'm saying. We're back. We're back in. And Joe, we got some headlines to hit. What is this quality of life trick that you keep telling me about?
I didn't tell you about nothing. But this is a great quality of life trick coming to us from Fishmonger 1977. And this is if you invite a lot of people to remote raid passes, if you have specific people in mind, type up their names separated by a comma, and then when you're going in, you can search for them specifically by copy and pasting that when the raid starts. That way you're not trying to rush through inviting people.
All right, do that again. Why don't we do that again?
So, for instance, if I wanted to invite you and Ibit, I would type in you're just rock out a pod, right? On this,
right.
So I'd type rock out a pod, comma Coverville, and I would copy that. I would put it in like a notebook and
you make a little note or something on your phone.
Exactly.
You just go and copy.
So then I can copy paste into the search. So great way to save some time while you're trying to set up a raid.
That is awesome. That is good. So he said it clearly. I am rock out a pod, so make that as part of your copy and paste. Because I like doing it. I love doing it. And when I get out, like this Sunday, I'm going to go out. I'm going to try to find some raids and invite some people.
See, and if you're looking at the stream, you can see it.
Yeah.
So I've got rock out a pod.
You did not have to finish typing it out, and it popped up.
Yeah, that's true. So I don't know if I have anybody else that has rock in there. Nope. So you just type rock and cover, and boom. There you go.
You're not friends with Rock Eddie?
Rock Eddie is not Rock Eddie in this. I don't remember what.
Maybe I nicknamed him Rock Eddie. So I know who he was. Maybe, who knows? But that is a really great quality of life, especially for. I mean, here's the ones I see all the time: Jacket K, Barry Falk, Nolte, Robert. You know, those are the ones I see quite often. Now, there's one-offs. I've rated with Alberto. I've rated with Rock Eddie. I've rated with Squid is a beast. I believe I've rated with Squid. But the ones I see constant rating, that's Terry Wolf. You need to use this trick. So I imagine you have a bunch of group of people that you invite. All right. So Self Research Group has now hatched 266 7K eggs with not a single one being Deino. Is this what you're talking about? How dinosaurs are extinct and you can't find them?
Yep. So they were supposed to be hatching out of the 7K eggs for this entire event, and you couldn't find them for the first 4 days until
Are they supposed to be in the public too, or what? Or just in eggs? Are they just in eggs?
I think it was just in eggs. I'm pretty sure it was just in eggs. But yeah, so you couldn't hatch them. They forgot to put them in there, and even after they did put them in, apparently it was only 1%.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
When people were like, it's missing. I don't see it. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about because I just clicked off the check marks, right? Get the list done, and there he was twice. So
Yeah.
I didn't, yeah. And
So-
I don't hatch that many eggs, so I wouldn't have noticed if he was. It'd be months before I'd notice if he was missing.
So unless they bring him back again, Shiny Deino might be one of the rarest dinos out there.
Wow, 0% chance. That's crazy.
So, but yeah, as of I think it was yesterday, I saw some posts on the Sylph Road saying, "Hey, I've started hatching dinos." So it just recently, within the past day or two. So
I gotcha. I'm adding, making sure that I have Rock Eddie's code in. He put it in.
So Rock Eddie dropped me because he was adding people for PvP matches.
See, I thought he was Rock Eddie in the game. Man.
Yep.
So stop stepping on my stick. I'm the filthy casual. You're the one who's supposed to know everything.
Well, because I knew that I was friends with Rock Eddie, so if he didn't pop up with Rock, I would have been like, well, I guess he must be something else. But no, he dropped me. But it's okay. I understand.
Now he's picking you back up.
He is. I'll take him back.
So it is after the first, and I opened up my box just like you, and there's old Scraggy Pants standing there, happy as could be. And I was happy.
Pants.
So happy there. So that's all month. We get Scraggy out of the research breakthrough encounters. But what else is going on?
Yep. And then the Pokemon Spotlight Hours. So 2 days ago, because we record this on Thursday and Pokemon Spotlight Hours on Tuesdays, 2 days ago it was Horsey. And a lot of people were trying to time getting their Deino from the research with the Horsey event for the double candy.
Okay. Makes sense.
So, and then next week, so August 11th, will be Sableye, which will also have double candy for transferring, though, not for catching. So if you've been saving anything that you want to transfer for candy, that would be a good time to do that. On the 18th, there's Venipede, which you'll get double experience for evolving. Some people who are newer to the game may not remember, but having an evolution session with a Lucky Egg going was a popular way to level up back in the day.
Yes, yeah. I still kind of look at it from time to time, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Rock Eddie has a great tip, though, for the 18th during that hour. Transfer your extra Rayquazas that you don't want to keep to get double candies. Yep. Oh, sorry. Not on the 18th. That's the Venipede with double experience for evolving. On the 11th, Sableye. So that's this upcoming Tuesday.
That's this upcoming one.
Yes.
Double candy for transferring.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then on the last Tuesday of the month, August 25th, will be Geodude, and there's double Stardust for catching.
That makes sense.
So that is awesome. And then this first week on here
already done, basically.
Coming to a close. But it was Dragon Week.
Yep.
So it is coming to a close. And other than the kerfuffle with Deino, I think it was a pretty good event.
Yeah. And they really are showing him off in this graphic. Like, no, he's not a thing. But then on August 8th, so that's Friday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local.
Saturday.
You're right. Today's the 6th. Man, I keep thinking today's Friday for some reason. Anyway, you're right. It is Saturday, this community day. And I was telling Joe before the show started, I was hoping it was Sunday because I have to be out Sunday and I have to actually kill like 2 hours of time by myself. What better way to do it than community day? But that's going to be Saturday. Now, here's the thing. It shows community day. It shows the shiny Magikarp, which Lord knows I need me a shiny Magikarp. But why does it say soon on the Mega Gyarados?
Because Megas aren't in the game
Saturday?
yet. No, we're not getting it on Saturday.
Then stop showing it. Like previewing a movie 2 years before it comes out, man. Who cares?
Yeah, but they haven't announced the announcement yet, so I mean...
So stop with the graphics. Don't do that to me.
They put soon on there?
hate them. Well, what's Ultra Unlock Week 2? What is that?
So we have the Enigma Week. So that's got Elgyem, and it'll have Shiny Staryu and Shiny Deoxys.
I could use me a different Deoxys. Actually, I don't think I have a Deoxys.
You don't have one at all?
I don't know. No, I think I have one. I think I have an Attack. Or wasn't there 2 released?
Right?
Was there 3 released?
4.
I'm going to look
Attack, Defense, Speed, and Normal.
I think I have the Attack Deoxys. Or maybe I might have packed him up and put him in the Pokemon basement.
Rocketti says, the only one you need is Defense. Hello, Cyberk 2K Jr.
Yeah,
but Defense is definitely the best one. The Attack one is probably the worst one, just because he dies so fast. Like, he's super squishy. So,
is he also super twitchy? Oh no, we're not doing music. Okay, my bad. So then, Ultra Unlock Week 2. You talked about that, and we've got now the symbols here. We've got it's extra grass type, extra 7K eggs, and extra raids. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that how I'm reading? Oh, okay. So if you look at the bar, it says August 7th, 14th. Above where the actual Pokemon are, there's symbols.
So the plus is saying that Fairy type and Psychic type for Enigma Week will be increased spawns. The grass is saying that something special will be spawning out in the wild. In this case, it's Elgyem. And then the egg means that in the 7K eggs, there will be some special event-specific eggs, assuming they remember to turn it on. And
they don't do sorry very well.
No, they don't do sorry very well.
They really don't.
And then the raid symbol is because Deoxys is coming back to raids. Which I'm kind of surprised they didn't put the raid symbol up with the Rayquaza week because
it's the same thing. It came back for the raids.
Yeah, but is what it is. And then so that the second week is the 7th, so that's starting tomorrow, the August 7th to the 14th. And then we get
I'll be fine, but I'm looking forward to this one. Ultra Week 3.
Week 3. All right, so that's the 14th to the 21st. So we're going to get Shiny Roggenrola, Shiny Genesect. That's Emolga. Can I remember these guys' names? Cottony, I think.
Sounds right.
Cottony, right. Yes. And shoot, I am blanking on the other little the Weedle wannabe that's down there.
Onyonos.
What? And then Bouffalant. Oh, so Seawaddle is the other one. Thank you, Nicole. Seawaddle is the other Pokemon there, the new bug type that's going to be spawning. And then Bouffalant is a new regional Pokemon. It will be up in New York City and the surrounding area. Now, for those that don't know, the reason, and at least why I suspect and makes the most sense to me, the reason why Bouffalant is going to be in New York and the surrounding area is because each region in the main series games, this is Unova, each region is based off of a real-world location. And so Unova was based off of New York City.
New York City!
So Bouffalant, being a regional for New York City, makes sense in that regard.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm with everybody else, but this is even worse. Jacket K says, still salty that I live in New York, yet going to be too far away to get the New York exclusive regional.
Oh, man.
That does suck, man. But to be clear, Genesect is going to be in race because they don't have the symbols up on any of this week at all. I guess because they were putting in extra Pokemon, didn't fit it. But Genesect will be the raids, right?
Yes. Yep.
Good. I'll get me a Genesect coming up that week. So happy.
But which one do you want? Do you want the purple one or the red one?
Yes. Can I have both? Can I? I mean, I want the shiny. I want the shiny, of course, because it's shiny.
Do you know which one is the shiny one?
Red?
Yes, you're right. It is the red one.
Because typically when people do graphics, they list the original first and then the special second. But honestly, other than that, I'm good. I'm good with either one. I think Genesect looks wicked cool, and I'd like to have one. Or, as what will happen is because we have really great fans of the show, listeners and friends, that I'll actually have probably a dozen by the time that week's over because, man, you people are so awesome with the invites on the raids, and it really has changed the game for me. Yeah, it really has. So, all right. So that's cool. Now, in the makeup day here in August as well?
It is, but this infographic was made before they announced when that would be. But we do have a source here for that.
All right.
Which we will get to in a minute. Where is it? There it is.
I'm not seeing it either.
All right, there it is. So,
okay.
There will be a makeup day. It will be the 16th. And it will be 11 to 2, if I'm not mistaken. But the specific reason I've got a source in here is that they confirmed that because it's a makeup day during event 2, during the second day of the event, it was possible to take your shadow Pokemon and TM frustration away from them. Normally that's not possible outside of an event. So someone asked, hey, are we going to be able to TM frustration off during the makeup time? No.
Right.
No, we cannot.
No.
So do not waste your TMs trying to get rid of frustration. But yeah, it's Sunday, August 16th, so that's next weekend, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. local time. And if you don't recall, each hour has a different habitat. It'll be fire, then water, then friendship.
Okay. And fire was the best unless they boost this somehow and change it.
Fire was the best.
And you know what? Valor is Team Fire. So, you just said Valor was the best, Joe. And I knew you'd come around someday.
But
I'll take what I can get. But yeah, there's that. So, but this Saturday is Community Day. And of course, we have got a Community Day infographic.
That we do. And this one is from LeakDuck. LeakDuck puts together some really good information. If you haven't been to their website, I advise you to go check it out. I think it's a he. But anyway, the LeakDuck website has a lot of great information for Pokemon Go in general. So it's got a list of current events, upcoming events, and there's infographics and has links to research. And yeah, just wonderful website.
You just do what I do, and you show up on Thursdays and listen to Joe talk about what he found awesome on LeakDuck.
So we already discussed a bit about the August Community Day. It is Magikarp with Gyarados, and this infographic does not show Mega Gyarados. They made it just for you,
They took care of it. See, they don't lie. They value the truth like I do.
And so you said you were gonna grab the $1 pass. Did you grab the $1 pass for the special research? It's in the store.
It's in the store. I'll do it right now.
Well, there you go.
Thanks for reminding me.
But during that time, the bonuses are, or the main bonus, I guess, is the 3 times catch Stardust. So that is awesome right there. The Community Day bundle, so that's a one-time purchase for $12.80 Pokecoins. So 1,280 Pokecoins. Will feature an Elite Charge TM, 30 Ultra Balls, 6 Stardust, 6 Star Pieces, and 1 Incense. And LeakDuck does a good job reminding people, hey, check your field research. Because if you spin stops and whatnot, you do get field research there to get extra Magikarps. But in addition to that, make sure you take some pictures during Community Day, especially during all this lockdown stuff. They have been doing a lot of snapshots to get extra Magikarp that way as well.
Yep. Just as soon as I get that gold, I'm done. Well, I'll do the special research, but if my first catch is gold, I'm good. I'll get that shiny Magikarp. I'll just do the research and be cool. That'd be awesome. And random cut and paste here. Curran says, yes, Stardust, my mouth is watering. So, and you've said it confirmed that Mega Evolves use candies.
I said, has it been confirmed? Because Jacket K said that the reason why a lot of people are putting out infographics to remind you of who has a Mega Evolution is because they're trying to remind you to stock up candies. I hadn't heard that Mega Evolutions consume candies, which, I mean, it might. I don't. Okay, so Jacket K says no, it has not been confirmed. Now, what I want to remind everybody is in the main series games, Mega Evolution is a temporary state. They do not stay Mega Evolved. So if it does cost candies to Mega Evolve, some of these legendary Mega Evolves are gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
I suspect they're going to make them permanent evolves in Pokemon Go, but I could very well be wrong on that. That's just my own suspicion.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, I would think so in this form of game. Anything temporary is going to not play well. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
This version, I just have almost 600 candies for Magikarp candies, so I'll take 400 to evolve my shiny. Give me a red, Gary.
See, but in the main series games, part of that reasoning there is that when you Mega Evolve, you don't get an attack for that turn. And so it's kind of also a balancing thing. So for PvP, when you Mega Evolve, are they going to get some free shots on you as you do the evolution? I don't know. We'll have to see. Jackie K has a good idea, is that it could be a one-time candy purchase to unlock the ability to Mega Evolve.
Okay, so then you could Mega Evolve it, but then it'd go back, but you wouldn't have to keep paying for it.
That would be a great way of handling it. Krantz 2311 says hopefully Mega Gyarados doesn't take 800 candies to Mega Evolve. Oy. Well,
after this weekend, I'll have them, so it'll be fine.
You'll have all the candies.
Now
you don't need Road Rash Magikarp anymore.
Oh my god, yeah, that poor fish, man.
And then like the month later, they did the water event.
No, not even a month later. 3 days later, 3 days. I literally just gotten 400 candies, evolved my Magikarp finally, and then there were fish. I was so salty. No fish, pun intended. But here we go. So instance. Now this is an interesting trick. As we know, Community Day goes from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. This is posted on the Self Road on Reddit by Seftalk, user Seftalk. It says save an instance to put on at 16:59 on Community Day this weekend for 3 hours of Enigma Week spawn. So Enigma Week starts
tomorrow.
That starts Friday.
Yeah, but it'll be
kick it off. If we kick it off right into the Community Day, we'll have 3 hours of incense on one incense to play into Ultra Unlocked.
One thing I'll mention, though, you don't have to kick it off at 16:59. A while back, they made it so that incense stack. You can just stack a whole bunch. Like, Terry Wolf tested it early on when they first released that, and he had like 48 hours of incense stacked on top of each other that he was just running.
Just to try it out.
Yeah, I don't know if I think he's got a gotcha, but if the gotcha is anything like my plus, it automatically disconnects after being in the background for like an hour. So, does that happen to you? Maybe it's the plus. I don't know.
No, I think it's just a plus with the gotcha. As long as I'm connected to the game will not crash typically. Like I can put it in the background, I can black out my screen, whatever.
Yeah, no, the game doesn't crash. It just disconnects the gotcha or the My Plus after an hour.
I think yours has probably got a autosave battery feature because gotcha won't drop connection for me unless I'm starting to lose battery. Like it's getting really low. That's why I know it's getting low. I need to charge it. It starts disconnecting. But yeah,
Skims 83 says that happens to them with their gotcha evolve. Is that about after an hour it cuts them off, and you have to reconnect. You have to reconnect your Go Plus or Gotcha or whatever peripheral device. Pay attention next time you use it. I bet yours does that too.
I charged mine up.
And Rock Eddie's inviting us to a raid.
Not me. I don't see it shining. Not
No,
me.
it's not on there yet. He said it'll be in just
Yeah.
a minute.
Well, we're doing a show, Rock Eddie. So,
But yes, so Community Day, because during Community Day when you pop incense, they last for 3 hours. You can pop extra incense and have them stack so that your incense will be that much more efficient for Enigma Week. So, and I mean, even if it wasn't Enigma Week, if it was a different event going on, you could use that to get more event spawns. So this is a great tip coming to us from Sefto K.
Yep. Yeah.
So
I dig it. And I guess theoretically, if you know you're going to play for 6 or hours or more after Community Day, you can pop 2 and they'll stack up and give you like 6 hours. You know what I'm saying?
there you go.
So that hurts my brain to think about playing that much, but there's that. So we did touch on week 2's kicking off tomorrow for the Ultra Unlock.
Yep.
And I'm digging it. I'm digging that we're still. It's a nice high for the Pokemon Go weekend, and then instead of crashing down like normal, where you come out and you're going, oh, man, that was such a good time. I'm let down right now. They're kind of bringing you down slowly by here's an event, and then by the time September hits, we'll be like, it's kind of nice to breathe for a minute, and not play well, Joe's already breathing and not playing, but it's filthy casuals here. So, by September, I'll be ready to slow down a little bit and be cool. But
oh man.
So there's some different details in this than we've talked about. All the shinies that'll appear. I didn't know Lunatone and Soul Rock could be shiny for this.
Yeah,
so
that it was an event. When they did the lunar event, what was it, last month or so? That's when they put those.
They're bringing that back. Well, I meant for this event. We talked about Staryu. We got Clefairy and Jigglypuff shinies and Baltoy and Bronzor. So that'll be cool. Then raid battles will be the evolutions, and I'll do an Elgyem raid battle too. That'll be fun. Little green mid. I love it. Now, Joe, I meant to ask you this for Pokemon Go Fest weekend. I don't think I did ask you. Do you care about unknowns anymore?
Not so much. I do try to get at least a few of each letter, but a lot of these I've already got for Ultra. I think I might not have the T. I'd have to look, but
What?
I have so many unknowns sitting in my box, and no, it's not like people are out there asking for specific there are very few people that care about trying to collect all of the unknowns.
That makes sense. But what if, Joe? What if I were to tell you there's now going to be shiny unknowns?
Well, there were shiny unknowns for during Go Fest.
Pit, man, come on.
Well,
but wait, there's more.
But yes, it spells Ultra. The Ultra unknowns will be available, and they will be in raids. It does not show that they're going to be in the wild. Maybe they'll just be raids. But they do spell Ultra. Oh, what is that? Sponsored gifts, your choice.
I told you. Okay, go ahead and explain this. We got the headline. Let's go ahead and hit it now.
All right.
Read what you're seeing.
So, during your visits to gyms and Pokestops, you may receive sponsored gifts, along with a sponsored message relevant to your location. So, apparently the raid that I just did was at a sponsored location.
Probably Baskin Robbins.
Yep.
I think they're the one right now. That's the big one.
Baskin Robbins always finds out. You can manage your sponsored gifts in your settings. Okay.
So basically, it is an ad. They're paying you to look at their ad by giving you free stuff, right? In-game free stuff. And you can go into your settings and say, I don't want sponsored gifts. And then you won't get the ad, which also means you won't get the free stuff. And open it on stream. And it's a nice pink box in this case. I don't know if that's because Baskin Robbins pink is that color pink.
Yep.
But you're opening it up.
I wonder if I could have skipped the animation, because you know how with regular gifts you can keep hitting the X and skip seeing what it is. I bet you can skip it on this. But yeah, it was just some Stardust.
But so yeah, it's some Stardust. I got actually 2 things out of mine, so it's kind of random what's in it. I think but there was an advertisement for you to buy something at their store, and I dig it. That broadens game. That brings more boys to the yard. I mean, it's really a milkshake commercial. I couldn't resist. I mean, it's a milkshake commercial.
Brings all the shinies to the yard.
There you go. And it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not, but at the same time, I don't know how much I really care if my kids see it, but you have the controls. And I imagine because of that whole.
Well, kids can't see sponsored
16,
shops.
Right.
Stuff,
right.
So
Yeah.
my game just died. Do you see this?
I do see
Do you
that.
see this?
I see it.
All right.
By the power of all that is good and worthy in the Pokemon.
Niantic's like, you don't want to really catch that feel, do you? We'll just give you a white
really
screen of death.
But yeah, so and it works in remote raids is the thing that I love the most about it. Is that he raided with Rock Eddie, even though you're doing a show and you probably should be more focused on that. But you raided with, Ben, you got to get, and same with me with Barry Falk is when I raided with him, it was a Baskin Robbins thing. I'm like, hey, I got a gift. Like, was it Baskin Robbins? Like, yeah. And that's how we discovered it was in the game yesterday. So, all right, last headline before we get to, we got some more phone calls tonight. We love it. But before we get to that, off the Self Road, this is by user Gerbetta33. Mega Evolution PV. Oh, come on. Don't even with the megas. They're like a year away. Unless you tell me different, like legit Rock Eddie tells me different. Not you. You'll do it just to troll me, Joe. But Rock Eddie, who is like the person in the know in this game. I don't think we're going to get megas before Christmas. I don't even think we're going to get them this calendar year, to be honest with you.
All right. Well, then, in typical Price is Right fashion, I am going to guess that we will get it before.
For $1?
For $1, yeah. $1 less, a penny less, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
No, I think.
Rock Eddie says yes, I believe before the end of the year. But he says, I believe before the end of the year.
I believe. My guess is mid-October. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with mid-October.
All right, we'll see. I think Kearns is having a stroke. He keeps putting the randomest things in our chat, like symbols, and Nightbot keeps timing. I don't think Nightbot's timing you out, man. I think Nightbot's calling 911 for you. I think you're smelling toes. I don't even know what the symbols are supposed to be.
Yeah. There is a Mega Evolution in the loading screen, so I really don't see them delaying it too long.
But this so this is
because we usually get a Halloween loading screen, and we usually get a winter themed, a Christmas loading screen. So that's why
loading screens before that took a while.
That's why my guess is mid-October or earlier, because I think we're gonna get it before we get a new loading screen.
All right. Maybe you're right. I dig it, but here's the tiers as best as people can guess. There's so much stuff here. And that Gyarados looks even more cooler. I was going to say a different word, but I can't on the show. But that Gyarados looks way more cooler than the one that's been used for the art so far. But we don't really know how it's going to look in the game, right? Oh, that's disappointing. Mega Salamence looks like Salamence.
Yeah, he's kind of like a frisbee with stuff attached to it.
I thought that was the Rebel Alliance symbol from Star Wars, to be honest with you.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Beedrill looks now that's a real murder hornet right there. That Beedrill. But we'll have it in our show notes on our page. Is there anybody in particular you'd like to talk about? Because it's got a lot on here. We just don't have the time to go through all of them.
So what this actually is a tier list that people have put together on who will be the most relevant in PvP. This is PvE. In PvE. And so up on the top, tier 1 is Groudon, Mewtwo X, Mewtwo Y. So for those that don't know, several Pokemon have multiple Mega Evolutions. Mewtwo has 2. And Kyogre. Now, what's weird, so they've got these classified as Megas, Kyogre and Groudon, but they're technically Primal Evolutions, not Mega Evolutions. Do I think Niantic will make a differentiation? No. I do not. But technically, they are separate. Now, Mega Rayquaza looks pretty sweet. That would be awesome if I had a shiny Mega Rayquaza. But yeah, and then there's a whole bunch that are listed here as well. But yeah, I know your favorite Mega is Mega Slowbro. Definitely Mega Slowbro. Down at the bottom, he is more clam than he is Slowbro at that point.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest though. My favorite is Sableye. I just want to see that giant jewel being carried around by this little dude, man.
Jacket
so
K,
cool.
Mega Slowbro is a mood.
That's true. All right.
You know,
that's
pretty.
scary.
No, I better not say it.
No, what? Okay, fine. I trust you.
Pretty soon, that'll be our requirement for going out in public. We're gonna have to go full Mega Slowbro to go out in public.
Oh man! All right. Well, those are the headlines, and you're right. He was a recent patron last month. I forgot the name right now, but I did look it up. We're good there. If you'd like to support
Thompson.
the show, be a part of. Yes, Thompson. If you'd like to support the show, be a part of what we do, and we still got more stuff to come. Patreon.com/Pokemon GO Podcast is out there. Right here on Twitch, of course. You can do the bits and the subs and the cheers, and that stuff's awesome. And right now, we'll get a command built into Nightbot, but right now, we've got the Amazon list for the 3D printing that will go out to our patrons. And honestly, anybody who supports us, anybody, the subs, the cheers, we take note of that, and we'll hook you up with some stuff. Because I love it. I love giving stuff to people. And I love when we all create. We all create together. That's honestly, Joe. This is why I went with the first Squirtle I printed was the glasses Squirtle, because everybody thought he was really cool. I'm like, dude, that's
good old Squirtle Squad, and those are the correct glasses. That's the
angular glasses. Yes.
That's the leader of the Squirtle Squad. Whereas what we got in game was not the leader. We got the peons.
So, I don't know about peeing on things, Joe, but you're weird, man. But here we go. We've got some anonymous speak pipes, and that's speakpipe.com, or actually just easy. No, don't go there.
Speakpipe.com.
I was going to give I thought it was
Pokemon GO Podcast.com. On the right-hand side, there's the green speak pipe button.
There you go. That's what Joe said. Here we go.
Hey there. My name's Tom, and I just want to say that U.S. Nate Scout is a fraud. Anyway, love the show. Bye. Bye-bye.
U.S. Nate Scout was just called out.
It's not even here tonight. So you know what? Tom might be absolutely correct on that one. I don't know. All right. Now here we go. We got another one. Let's see what happens.
Hey, you guys. Cheeky Nashville here. I'm from Nashville. I gotta whisper.
Okay.
Because my kids are in bed. And if I record normally, that my wife gonna kill me and I'll be in the doghouse for a week.
The Growlithe house.
I just want to ask about the friends list. I remember there was something in the code that you could sort it by giftable. I gotta go through my friends list and send gifts, and it's a pain. I hate it. Update gon' come. Joe, you're the man in the know. You should know this. Anyway, I love the show. Joe's the man in the know. And I crave the Joe. And that's all I'm gonna say. So, bye-bye.
Joe's the man in the know. That's how that goes.
I wish I knew when it was come out. It would be great because they've had that functionality, that nice quality of life asset in Wizards United for a long time. So I really don't know why we don't have it here in Pokemon Go yet. We do have who has sent us a gift, but being able to send a gift, that would be very nice to know. Very, very nice to know.
Yeah, that's cool. And that just proves that Cheeky National is a whole nother person. Because I can put on effects, but I got to be loud if I'm with Cheeky. Like, hey, you guys, I'm Cheeky National. He did. His cheeky accent came through in whispering. That's something else right there, which is funny. Yeah, that'd be a great quality of life improvement there. But see, you know what, Cheeky? It's not on the load screen, so we ain't getting it this year. Okay, Cheeky. That's how that works. Apparently, that's how I was educated. Now, Joe, I do have one more thing to play for you here.
Yep.
Nope, not that thing. Dang it. It's not that one either. Where is it? This one?
Hey there, this is Cheeky Nashville, and I got a question for Joe. What time is it, brother?
It is time for random trivia. Do you have a guess on who I'm going to talk about this week? Do you? Because I didn't put it in the notes.
No, because I don't care. No, I do care. I had no joke. I had no joke to play there. I had to play that one good. All right. No. There's so many we talked about that are coming. Who you got? Who you gonna
So I did share a little bit of trivia about this person already. Pokemon. I'm going to talk about Bouffalant. So he is going to be the new regional that's going to be in New York City. And like I said, that's because the Unova region is based off of New York City. It is a normal type Pokemon that I fully believe should have been an evolution to Tauros, but it's not. It is the Bash Buffalo Pokemon. It is a normal type. Its Pokedex entry says that their fluffy fur absorbs damage even if they strike foes with a fierce headbutt. Which that is also seen in their abilities. It has a reckless ability in the main series games.
Okay.
Which this mechanic doesn't really show up in Pokemon Go. But there is a recoil or crash damage for certain moves in the main series games. And so when you do those moves, your Pokemon actually gets hurt a little bit. Like one of the...
because you're smacking into them.
Yeah, so one of the moves in Generation 1 is a move called Takedown. And so I always imagine that as you like forcefully tackling somebody and getting hurt a little bit in the process. But the Reckless ability actually increases the power of those moves. So you're actually dishing out more when you use these because of his Reckless ability. So that is pretty neat. Though I wish that they had given him. There's another ability that Aron has. What's the ability called? It's called. Is it Sturdy or is it Rockhead? Anyway, it's an ability where it's Rockhead, where if you use something that does recoil damage, you don't take any damage. And that would have actually lined up better with with the Pokedex entry, since it quote unquote absorbs the damage. But that's okay. They went with Reckless instead, which is a neat way to put it. Plus, we're not going to get its shiny anytime soon, I don't think. But instead of being brown, it becomes kind of a reddish brown, kind of like a burgundy. Okay. And it is a representation of an American bison or a buffalo. And yeah, its name comes from a combination of Buffant and buffalo.
What? I never, ever would have guessed that.
Yeah. So Buffant is a hairstyle.
Big poofy hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so he's basically a buffalo with an afro kind of look going on. And yeah, pretty awesome.
Are you going to drive up to New York to get you one?
No. Are you?
No, I am a filthy casual. Of course I'm not. You're supposed to be, you gotta make it up for letting us all down.
That said, I won't drive up there specifically to get it. However, I am planning on making a trip up to Philadelphia to see family members, possibly next year. And if I do, it's only like a 2.5, 3 hour train ride from where my uncle lives to New York. So theoretically, we could go up to New York and sightsee for a day. Sightsee for a day. That's the main reason we're going there.
Fingers, yeah.
And I could grab some Boufflant while I'm up there. So I might have to make that happen. A
couple years ago when I went to Disney, I was like, every day we got in the park, like, yeah, we'll stand in line to get you this autograph. Air across.
And then after that, they put a Heracross at the first. At the first Go Fest, and you got some at the first Go Fest, right?
Yeah, I did.
Because if I remember correctly, after they gave up on basically gave up on the park, they expanded the radius of some of those special spawns out into the city, right?
Yeah, and there was another one. There was the Heracross I got, but then there was another one you could get if you're down in Florida. That was the South American type one. I don't remember right now.
Corsola.
Corsola, yeah.
Yep.
The Corsola I didn't have. Heracross I got one. And it was my first perfect catch too. Critical catch, whatever it's called.
Oh, critical catch.
3 stars. Yeah.
Where it gives the little wavy.
Yep.
Wavy star.
Yep.
There you go.
That was a lot of fun. So, all right, Joe. That sounds like it's gonna be it for tonight, man. You can email us, show@PokemonGoPodcast.com. We'd love to have your emails. We'll read them on the air. Of course, you can do like Tom, who's putting everybody in the fraud club, and then Cheeky Nashville, who just craves to Joe and thinks I need to get good. You can leave voicemails, PokemonGoPodcast.com. Like he says, the tab on the right-hand side. Click it. We'd love to hear from you. Our Reddit page is r/Pokemon Go Podcast. Our Facebook is Pokemon Go Podcast. Twitter's @Pokemon Go Pod. Twitch.tv/Pokemon Go Podcast. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. We do this live. We record the show, and that's how you get in and interact with us. And that, well, at least on the podcast, if you're here and now we're calling up this name and this person says this, just recording it live in front of the internet audience. So that's how you do that. Would love to see you here. See what else there is. YouTube is this big long link. Just go to YouTube and search GSU Media. We'll get that there. And we got a Discord room. Now we have our private Discord room for our community. That's through Patreon.
For our patrons.
Yeah, for our patrons. That's patreon.com/Pokemon Go Podcast. Support little as $1 an episode. Be a filthy casual like me, and we'll be best friends. Or, embrace the underscore me and $5 an episode. And we'll be cool. We'll see if I outplay you. But that's how you get to that Discord. But if you want the public Discord, where we promote the show, and we do interact some over there, that is tiny.cc/PGP Discord. So that's all lowercase, but PGP for Pokemon Go Podcast, and Discord is without an H, so it's DISCORD. So tiny.cc/PGP Discord is how that goes. Joe, where can they find you on the webs?
You can find me at Joseph_Ard on Twitter.
And you can find me, just Google me, Rock Out Podcasting, Charles McFall. I did just relaunch my website.
If you search for Charles McFall, you can find some old photographs of Charles. I'm just saying. Yeah. Do a Google image search of Charles McFall. You can find some old pictures.
That is true.
With some interesting hairstyle choices.
I've put a lot of stuff on the web, man. At charlesmcfall.com is got a new shine on it. It's got a new format there. So go check that out. There's a few more things I need to link on there, but I did launch that this week. So go check it out. It's really cool. And that's going to be it. So tune in next week to hear Joe say.
Now, who's going to get a Boufflant first? Me or Charles? Me or Charles? We'll just have to wait and see.
I hit the stop button before I say anything. There's no telling. There's no telling anymore. I would have thought before. So
hey, here's an interesting picture of you from Pinterest. I Google searched you.
Quit stalking me, Joe.
Never.
Good. You're gonna be my last diehard fan, man. All right. Well, let's see. Okay. If you're new to the live stream, which is, I think I recognize most of the names tonight. There you go. No, that's the YouTube channel. That's the Patreon. There's the Showbot. So if we do showbot.tv/s/channel, all that jazz that just popped up, Just click it. It'll go right to the show bot. And here's the 3 titles. Wow. We're going full Mega Slowbro. It's already got 4 votes by Karan's 2311. Joe's the Filthy Casual by Jacket K. And the Great Beaufalot Race by Jacket K. I can give you all those some love. But right now, Currents is winning at 5. And this, of course, is how we do, or 6, rather. This is how we do the official title of the podcast. I got trash some stuff. I was opening gifts.
That first one, we're going full Mega Slowbro. Makes me think about one of my kids' teachers for this next year.
Oh, no. That can't be good.
So, no, she's got asthma and some other conditions, so the kids are going to have to wear masks the entire time in her classroom. Okay. I mean, they'll have breaks outside, but when they're around her, they're going to have to wear masks the whole time. And so, but she's going to make it fun for the kids. She's decorating her room in a Monsters, Inc. Theme. And she's going to refer to whenever a kid doesn't have a mask on, they're going to refer to it as a 2319.
Oh, okay. I like it. That's fun.
So yeah, she's trying to make it fun for the kids. So
I like it.
Yeah, cool. And I told my wife, I was like, it would be even better if the mask she wears has a white sock on it.
Yeah, I get it. All right, how are we doing?
I think this one's running away with it. We are going full Mega Slowbro.
Yeah. I don't know that we've had a runaway like that, but Snake Doctor 77 got one in. Mega Slowbro is a fraud. Oh my God. I love it. Snake Doctor, so good. Mega Slowbro is a fraud.
It's climbing up. It's jumped up to 3.
It's
4.
Climbing. We'll see.
It might be in the running. The one that's so currently winning is Karan's 2311. So it's we're going
5. Oh, it's
full
close.
Mega Slowbro.
Oh no!
But you're only winning by 3 votes.
I don't know that I've seen Snake Doctor submit a title before, so that's cool. Hey, here's a quick shout out to everybody. Joe, should we do this on the podcast maybe to get more interest in the live show? Read out who's here watching on the podcast.
We could, yeah.
Well, the next week then. We'll start it next week because obviously I've stopped recording at this point. I'm just gonna read them out. They might be bots anyway.
Ooh, someone unvoted.
A10 at Athena San, Coach Kev. I thought that said cockroach for a second. Coach Kev 413, Commander Root, Currens 2311, Jacket K, Prankshare, Remestino, Rocky Eddie 33, Skims 83, Snake Doctor 77, Squishy Twitchy, and Toy Moy is on right now. Hanging out with them. Wait, refresh just in case I missed something. I think that's all the names I'm showing on my side. And let's find somebody to raid real quick. Unless you got somebody off the top of your head, Joe.
I do not off the top of my head.
Pokemon Go. All right. Hey, there's Twitch Plays. They're playing Phoenix Wright. The channel's literally called Twitch Plays Pokemon. Oh, I see on the video he's crossed out Pokemon. He's playing Phoenix Wright. Let's see. The Mystic 7 HWD. Galactic Elliot. Let's see. Pokemon Go categories here. We're still up in that category. And we won't know, right? We won't know
if they're PG
exactly
friendly or not.
Well, let's go with Go Stadium because they're doing a Sinister Cup with Toshi, Rambling Rabbit, and Mr. Dr. Pants. So I'm gonna get that set up here. Let's see.
Oh, GoCast is streaming apparently.
Who is GoCast one of our friends? I've lost track of who we know. And who we
yeah, GoCast. What's their Twitch?
Yeah.
Where are they? Where are they at? Because I don't see them under Pokemon Go. Are they somewhere else? At GoCast Podcast.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Cast. Yep. They are on right now.
Oh, they're playing Pokemon Crystal. That's why they're under Pokemon Go. Okay.
All right, here we go. We're gonna drop it in on them. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. And that's what I love. You guys go, hey, check this one out. I like these people.
I've been on their podcast before. I like GoCast.
Yeah, we all got invited. I don't think I was able to